Hi, this is Jay Beacham, and I'm talking to you about bamboo. These things are yellow clumping bamboo. Here's some roots for a customer. I want to show you the difference between yellow clumping, or American clumping, and a reed. A reed is a runner. A clumper grows from clumps. Grows out like this. It doesn't grow from runners. Another difference. People will try to tell you that this stuff looks like this stuff because it looks like they'll try to tell you that this stuff because it looks like a reed, or a reed looks like it, that this is a giant reed. It is not. Another difference with this stuff is here we have a hard piece, dried up. Its joints are hard. You can't push through those with anything. You have to drill through them. Now a reed is different than that. A reed is so soft you can push your finger through the joint. Another difference is the tassel. When the plant gets pretty big, like full grown, it'll put a tassel on the top. This is from clumping. Clumping tassels don't have seeds in them. Reeds have seeds in them. Reeds are runners and have seeds in the tassels. That makes them very invasive. Clumpers are not invasive. So if somebody comes to you and says this windbreak that you're growing is a giant reed, you can tell them they're crazy, because it isn't. This is a clumper. And it looks like I'm going to have customers may have shown up here outside my place to buy some of this stuff. I'll leave this running so in case that's them, we'll be able to talk with them here. The customers just arrived, but they're out playing on the phone. So we'll have to just wait until they come in here. Move this back just a little bit, and we'll go through this again with them. So I'll explain it to them. This is Bica and Oli. You said you bring a sack, or do I have to get one?
What's that?
You said you bring a sack, or do I have to get one?
No, we've got it.
Well, I wanted to show you something. So they're going to take these roots, which were dug out today, a few hours ago, covered up. It's been raining, so they were in the shade, and they were covered up with things, so they shouldn't be dried out. They're going to put them in a plastic bag to take them to their house. They live in Kanab. They're going to plant them for a windbreak. They can take because it clumps out where they don't want it, and move them to another place. So because these aren't runners, they don't go in a straight line. So you have to, if you want them to go along a fence line, you have to work with it, because they're not meant to go that way. Now, he did come, said he was going to get a plastic bag, so I hope he comes back. Oh, he's got a little tub. I wanted to show you something and thought I'd videotape it. So today I go get to the mail. I get to the mail today, and I got a letter from the county weed control guy saying this is giant reed, and it's invasive and it's against the law. No, it's not. See that right there? That little clump thing that's coming out?
Yeah.
These are clumpers. They'll come out like here. You get one coming out here. So do this from the stalk. These are coming up from the old stalk, but this came from one of these things off the side. You might have neighbors that come along like that. I'm sure it's a neighbor out to my farm that complained about my farm, saying, hey, this is not right. You know, this is giant reed. No, it's not. And he won't understand anything, but he was in Vietnam and down in the Delta, and so he hates bamboo, and he thinks all evil in the world comes from bamboo. And he thinks all bamboo is reed, and all bamboo is not reed. See if I can find it. There, I threw in a couple extra, because I'm not sure that'll grow. Here's, see, this is the main stalk. That and that. That's why it's a clumper.
And that's why it just keeps going.
Right, and it'll go sometimes in a circle, and if you want it not in a circle, you can cut it off. You know, I cut these off with a saw because some of them were longer, and I didn't want to hit with an axe because it would jar and break the stalk off. But anyhow, so that's how you can tell it's a clumper, not a rut, because it doesn't go in a runner. Another way to tell this stuff from reeds is when they get full grown, they'll have a tassel. A clumper, and there's like 99 clumpers, a clumper will not have any seeds in it, but a reed that's a runner will have. So that you can tell that. Plus, this is a joint dried one. See if you can push that through this joint. Hard as you can. Won't go, will it?
No.
Because it's solid wood. That makes this bamboo. A reed, you could push through that with your finger. Now, this is not just me saying it, it's found in the plant scientists telling me this. It works.
Yeah.
So, if you want to start putting it in there, get you some paper to show. You're probably like me and you don't want to really get excited, but that's made out of bamboo.
Yeah.
There's a tool you can take, slides down across the stalk, cuts it 4 ways, and makes those little pieces that you can do other stuff with.
Huh.
I sent Vicka some stuff to show her. It was a Pinterest thing to show you all the different varieties, things you can do with the stuff. So she'd have an idea of what you could do with it later on. And so now the customer's putting it in his container that he's taken with him. But I wanted to show you this. I printed this off of Wikipedia. I've marked the runners. There's about 9 or 10 runners, and all the rest, about 99 plus, are clumpers. And so they look as similar. A giant reed is invasive in the runners and the seeds. Clumpers is not invasive, and this is either of them. I've always thought this was yellow clumping, or it could be American clumping. There's like 99 varieties of clumpers.
You know how many varieties of rice there are in the world?
No idea.
I was in Singapore. We went to a museum, and it seemed like there was thousands of rice varieties.
Probably as soon as somebody decided, like with the iris bulbs, it just cross-pollinate.
Yeah.
Variety.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I wanted to record this. I'm not showing your face, just to say, explain this, because people are so insane about it. And so I'm going to have to go see one of the county commissioners wanted to buy some from me, but he was busy today out of the office, so I couldn't talk to him. But I'm going to have to take this in and explain to all of them. All the paperwork is in my book. You guys don't know what you're talking about. And if this guy's the county weed control guy, he's really out of line. So if anybody bugs you about this, neighbors come along and say, hey, that's a weed. Was Nika going to come?
Yeah, she's out in the car. She got on the phone with her sisters. Her sisters and they brought her mother down here, and she couldn't go in.
I'm not sure that would grow, but this one will. So I'll tell you about it next year. And this one, that's your shoot.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm excited to get this stuff going.
So like I say, if you get run into anybody that comes up to you and says, hey, you can't grow this, yes, you can. Only I don't like you raising alfalfa. You get rid of that weed. I don't like it. It's my cash crop. And so to have somebody come and say, hey, you can't have your cash crop, that's pretty dang wicked.